Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks. We sell lots of them, folks. We sell them only on the internet. That doesn't mean that you're not welcome to come and look at a truck. It just means that we're not on a regular basis. Today we're going to list a really nice truck. We're using Captain Truck, pretty truck. It's going to be a bargain of value. It's a 2008 Ford F250 turbo diesel FX4 package. A nice truck, sitting on a matching set of good, expensive Toyo tires. It has a wrench-in type bumper on it. It has got the spare under it just the way it ought to have. A nice truck inside and out, not beat up. Come on, we're going to show it to you. See, the glass is good. You can see here.
The glass is, it's getting a new windshield. It just hadn't yet.
Okay, I thought it was in it. Anyway, you can see the big bumper here, folks. Nice set of Toyo tires. You can see under here, it's a local truck. No rust issues, any of that. We have to say that because many of our customers come from the Midwest and East Coast. Good, expensive mats in it. The interior is just as nice as it can be.
Automatic headlights. It's got the power. See, the mirrors go in and out. And they fold. And they're heated. So they do it all. Got a stereo CD with auxiliary input, traction control, trailer brake. Seats are nice. We didn't insert them. It's just like come in.
For an 08, it's only got 170,000 miles. That's low miles for a 2008. Plus it has, you don't have to worry about it. It's been tuned and deleted. The tuner goes with it. There it is up on the dash. So you can see that windows, door locks, tilt cruise, all that. Look back here, nice as it can be, a pretty truck.
Got the privacy glass, armrest, extra power outlet. Got these WeatherTech kind of mats, but the carpet's real nice on it. Of course, the cab corners, all that are perfect. We are going to retint that rear window. Got a little bubble in it, but
you can see it's got a flush mounted box here on it. We like these a lot. Now, it may not seem like much unless you want to go buy you one, then they're several $100s. This is a nice toolbox. Under here you can see the tires, the spares underneath it the way it should be.
It's not beat up behind the rear wheels. This is some protective rock guard tape that is discolored, but it ain't ate up. Got a turnover ball in the back, got the wrench bumper.
Heavy duty bumper. Tailgate's clean as it can be. You can see down the side how straight it is. It's not beat and bang. For an 08, it's a really nice truck. And on the market today, the way they're selling, it's going to be a real value. So if you've been needing or wanting a four-wheel drive, four-door Ford turbo diesel, you need to look at this truck closely, folks. See in here, dash is not cracked anywhere, is it?
No. Got the manuals. Got a little crack in the bottom of the windshield. Like I said, we're going to put a new windshield in it. Got the overhead console. Got the upgraded trim. See, the mirrors are heated.
Again, you can see into here, no issues whatsoever. Has that got a little lift on it?
May have a leveling kit. I hadn't looked. It's sitting pretty straight.
Yeah, it is. It just looks good. It's sitting up high. Got a good looking stance to it. Anyway, folks, we're going to sell it. Someone's going to get a nice truck. They're going to get a bargain. It's a 2008 Ford F250 turbo diesel FX4. Nicely equipped. Lots of options. Sitting on a good set of matching Toyos. The spares underneath it just the way it ought to be. This is a real value, a really nice truck. Four-wheel drive turbo diesel. Thank you for watching our video. We do appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this good truck. Seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, I just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. So you can see a little dusty, but not covered in oil and not covered in mud. So you can tell this truck has spent very little, if any, time out in the mud, because when they have, all these bare aluminum pieces get a brown patina that you cannot clean off. But the main thing I want to show you under the hood is that this truck has no blow-by. Now it does have some smoke, which all 6.4s and 6.7s have smoke. Smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see I set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means there's no blow-by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So anyway, now we're going to hop in and take it for a drive. Okay folks, now we're in the truck. I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, I want to show you a few things. You see the stereo, CD player, ice cold air. There's your heated mirrors, cigarette lighter, there's your auxiliary input, 4-wheel drive, electronic shift, traction control system, a bunch of cup holders, got a trailer brake controller. This winch has a remote control. It doesn't light up. I don't know if the winch works or not, so that's why we haven't really said much about the winch, but it is there. So of course you can see no lights on the dash. The cool thing is, still has the tuner. Got the Mini Max, which is by far the best tuner for one of these trucks, a 6.4. You can shift on the fly. It's got multiple power levels. You can adjust the low boost fueling, which means you can make it roll coal or not roll coal. Right now it is set to not roll coal, so which makes me feel good, because you know, you don't want a truck that some kid has been beating up and ragging out and stuff like that. So you know, on a 6.4 you really need to delete them, because the way they clean their DPFs, unlike these newer trucks that use fluid, is they just dump extra fuel into the rear cylinders and burn it out. And what that does, it causes two different problems. First of all, it kills your fuel economy because you're just dumping fuel down the exhaust. And second, all that fuel doesn't get burned. Some of it ends up getting past the piston rings into the crankcase. It thins out the oil. And if you're not on top of your oil changes, then you can have 15 quarts of oil and 4 or 5 quarts of diesel, and it just causes all kind of problems. But this truck's deleted. It was already done when we got it, so obviously whoever had it took good care of it. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other, and although the video may come out a little shaky, this truck has a great ride and drive. Doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes, fires right up, hot or cold. There's no cold start issues or anything like that. Shifts out just like it should. I don't know of anything on this truck that doesn't work like it should. Now you can see the crack in the windshield, but today's Friday. By Monday it'll have a new windshield, so nothing to worry about there. Other thing this tuner will do, it monitors everything. So like if you're pulling and your exhaust temps get too hot, it'll dial back the power a little bit till they come back down. Although really, I have a 38-foot Scarab, and my old truck was a 6.4, and I pulled it all over the place and never got into defueling. Really, it's just it's not an issue unless you're just beating the heck out of it, which you know, don't do it. I mean, you can though. These tuners will add up to 300 horsepower on top of the stock 350, so you can have up to 650 horsepower. And these 6.4s are way more powerful than a newer 6.7. When they're tuned and deleted, you can crank a 6.4 way up higher than a 6.7 on an otherwise stock engine. Now, you know, you can get bigger turbos, bigger injectors, all that stuff, and it's a whole different story. But just a stock engine that's been deleted, a 6.4, will have more power. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that 6.4 versus 6.7 argument. But like I said, the truck goes down the road. If you want to fly in the Jackson, Mississippi International Airport and drive it home, you are more than welcome to do so. I would not hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it anywhere. On the other hand, we know most of our customers are from the Northeast, the Midwest, and they're buying from us because we got rust-free vehicles and great prices. So we understand you may not want to spend several days driving or flying with who knows what down here and all that. So don't let the idea of shipping scare you. That's why we do these videos, so you can see for yourself that they do in fact go down the road like they should. Don't let the prices you see for shipping scare you, because most of these places you find online aren't actual shippers. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars, and they call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to actually haul the truck to you. Well, they all use this one website called Central Dispatch to find truckers. We're on Central Dispatch now. It costs a couple grand a year to be on it, but we're on it. So basically, we can offer wholesale rates on shipping. So if you're interested, shoot me a text to 601-376-9869, and I will be glad to get you a ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. So if you're interested, like I said, text me your zip code to 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And basically the way it works is you just pay me for the truck, not the shit. Don't include the shipping. You pay me for the truck, either FedEx me a cashier's check or do a bank wire, and as soon as I get that, I post it for shipping. I'm not the shipper. I'm just arranging the shipping for you. So as soon as I hear from somebody that can haul it, I'll let you know, make all the arrangements, and when they drop the truck off to you, you just hand them cash for the shipping on the spot. I don't charge a markup or a deposit or a fee or anything. It's a free service to my customers. Although if you're not a customer, I'll do it for $50 and get you basically wholesale rates on shipping. But I'd rather you be our customer, and that way, you know, you're my customer, and I'll arrange it for free. So like I said, if you're interested, text me. If you have any questions about the truck, that's my cell number, 601-376-9869. If you want to ask me any questions, if you want to make an offer, you want to know about the delete, what's been done to it, how that works, any of that, just let me know. I'll be glad to go over it with you. One thing I do want to show you, now that we've been driving a while, is the dash. You can see there are no lights lit, no engine lights, tire lights, airbag, brake, whatever, no lights lit. I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, because, you know, it's easy to take a picture. It's easy to kill an engine light or whatever with your scan tool, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why we like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, so you can see for yourself that there really are no lights lit. So beyond that, like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If I don't answer, hang up. Don't leave me a voicemail. Shoot me a text. I may not answer the phone early in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, I'll generally answer a text anytime. So that's, if I don't pick up the phone, that's the best way to get a hold of me. So anyway, like I said, 2008 Ford F250 FX4 4-wheel drive, tuned, deleted, tuner included, Toyo tires, ice cold air, only 173,000, which, believe me, for these trucks is barely getting broke in. I mean, if you look back, this time last year I had a 2010 King Ranch with 399,000 miles, and it was stock. It hadn't even been deleted. Maybe the highest mileage King Ranch ever, but we see these motors and dualies and stuff with 500,000 and 600,000. The key is you have to keep them serviced. You have to change the oil every 5,000 miles. You have to change the fuel filters every other oil change, and you have to use Ford filters. You can't use aftermarket filters because Ford will not release the patent on their filter design. So you put in anything other than a Ford filter in, and it's not really filtering. So I only use the Ford filters and keep it serviced, and these things can run and run and run. But if you treat it like a 7.3 diesel and just keep the oil topped off and don't worry about it, you'll have problems. So it's just common sense stuff, really. But anyway, thanks again for watching our video. We do appreciate it. All our customers and our video YouTube watchers all over the world, thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.